Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make bouncy up-tempo trap beats just like the beat I got right here in Logic Pro X. And just so you guys know, in the last video, I kind of told you guys to get 200 subs, and you guys probably know that if you're clicking on this video. But anyways, my plan for the special is probably going to be some sort of like MIDI kit, and I'm going to try to get it out in the next week or two, and just know whenever it drops, I'll post a video to go along with it so that you guys know. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, so I started the melody with this pad from Isotope Iris, and it's a pretty basic chord progression, and these four notes right here are just the middle notes of the chords pitched up an octave, and this is what the chord progression sounds like. The other sound I have for the intro is this key from Isotope Iris, and basically I bounced it into a WAV file and then put the effects on it. So I'm going to show you guys the piano MIDI, but I'm going to be playing the audio file, and this is what it sounds like. The next sound I added was this lead from Isotope Iris, and once again, I'm just going to move the piano MIDI over, or the piano roll MIDI over, and I'm going to be playing the audio file again, but I'll show you guys the piano roll, and this is what it sounds like. It's just the chord progression, except I kind of like shortened them to make kind of like an arpeggio, and this is what it sounds like. And if you're wondering why it kind of has like a weird effect on the low end, I actually put halftime on it, but then I cut out the high end of the bandpass, so there's no halftime on the high end, but there's halftime on the low end. The next thing I did was I took that exact same sound from the very first pad with the chord progression, and then I took those chords, and then once again I did an arpeggio, and it's actually the exact same as that lead, except there I took the middle notes and kept them here, but on this pad right here I took the middle notes and I pitched them up an octave, and this is what it sounds like. And it's actually like kind of similar to that to like the guitar arpeggio in Rockstar, and it's pretty much just because it's like the same pattern, but it's just a different chord progression. And the last thing I did to the melody was I just duplicated that exact same MIDI for like layering in the beat, and then I just added a key from Expand, some random preset bank. Let me find it. It's Fantasy Piano in the Fantasy XP Synth Savior Expand preset bank. It's completely free if you just like look on Reddit, and this is what it sounds like. Alright guys, that's the entire melody. Next up we got the drums. I started the drums with this clap pattern right here. After the clap, I added in the hi-hat right here, and real quick, for these blue notes right here, I automated the MIDI pan, so they're going to be going from the left to the right, and this is what it sounds like. After that, I added in the snare pattern right here. This is the open hat pattern right here. It's pretty simple. It just hits on the downbeat of every 2 measures, and then on the 4th and 8th measure, it hits on the 2nd beat. Next up, I got the 808 pattern right here, and it pretty much just follows the root notes of the pad. So the bass notes of the chord progression, and then whenever these notes change, it's pretty much just whenever the notes on the pad changes. And the last part of the drums is the kick, and it just hits every time the 808 hits. With that guys, that's all the drums, and in case you were wondering what they all sound like by themselves, this is what it sounds like. So that pretty much makes up the full beat, and the only other things I added were some transition effects. So I'm gonna play those for you guys, starting with this one right here. And that one's gonna come in right before the first 8 bars of the hook, and then the second one I got is this riser right here. And that's gonna come in before the second half of the hook. For the arrangement of the beat, I got an 8-bar intro, an 8-bar pre-hook, then a 16-bar hook, 16-bar verse, then it goes back to the 16-bar hook, then we got the 16-bar verse again, then we got an 8-bar pre-hook, then we got a 16-bar hook, and then we got an 8-bar outro at the end. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure to stay on the lookout for that 200 subscriber MIDI kit coming soon. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.